What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Joarna, that's Joarna. If you can tell, it looks like we're back in Resident Evil 7, and there's a good reason for it. Capcom has just released an updated version to the Resident Evil 7 demo, which they're now calling Midnight. In addition to that, they've added in basically a final ending to the game, so that you don't always get caught by Jack Baker. But more importantly than that, they implemented the use of the VR, which is great. So as you can see, I'm using the VR headset right now to look around. Everything was running smoothly. I'm very stoked for this. So originally I wasn't going to do a playthrough for the new demo. Primarily because it was getting a little repetitive, having to do everything over and over again. But I found out that there was a brand new ending to the game, basically a secret ending. So everyone's probably seen the two endings, where you, one is where you, there we go, where you get infected by the molded, you try to get out, and you fall over, and then Jack Baker comes and gets you. And then the other ending is where you're able to avoid the infected, and you get out of the house. And everyone's like, there's nothing in there. But the third ending I found was really interesting. Where it's basically they give you an opportunity to get an item that is useful in the primary game when it comes out at the end of January. So I watched a video on it, and it seems very interesting. Very much similar to how basically PT had basically secrets discovered over time. So I wanted to go through and do a little playthrough, primarily with the VR. That's what I wanted. Because all I've had for Resident Evil 7 with the VR is the kitchen demo. So if you're expecting like a first reaction type setup, you're not going to get it. I just have yet to play through the actual game with the VR settings on. So what we need to get is this notebook here. Blank notebook. Yep. Nothing there. Okay, cool. So, I mean, if we really want to go in depth, let's take a look in here real quick. This here's the bathroom. Some bullets. You go over to the sink here. There's needles, pill bottles, all kinds of random crap. Stuff that, like, a serial killer would have. Bathtub full of blood. It's always good. A bicycle. And then the toilet. There's actually a handgun in the toilet when you're able to drain out all the goopiness in there. Just stick your hand in there. Stop being a little bitch. So one of the things you may notice is that this is something I actually discovered recently, is that as I turn basically that's the controller that's rotating me around. And you'll notice that it's not smooth. It's like it jolts. It jolts from like position A to position B, etc., etc. And I couldn't figure this out. I think I was talking about this in one of my other previews. I think it was for Here They Lie or something. And I was like, what the hell is this all about? Why did it do that? Well, I found out that it's actually something to help combat nausea. That the smooth moving of the camera around can actually be a cause for nausea. So what they do is that they put it in those jolts, and it actually helps to reduce the either the amount or the chance of getting nausea. I don't know. I mean, call it what you want. I mean, it does make things a little bit less surreal, but at the same time, I'm a big fan of not throwing up when I'm trying to play a video game. So we go up here. Game really does look good, though. I can't wait for it to come out. So remember, we had that notebook with nothing on it. And there's this writing on the wall. 5 guests murdered, but where is unknown, nothing to point to their final gravestones. And now if we go back to the notebook, there's some writing on there. So basically the short version is that we're trying to find out where these 5 bodies are. Grace will not wake when the clock makes it chime. Her covers are heavy and it's her last bedtime. So I already know where they are. I wasn't able to figure out 100% of the riddles that they put into the game. But I was able to, you know, watch the walkthrough and see what happens. So what we're gonna do, we need the basement key, that's right, I'm sorry. So, yeah, I'm assuming that everybody's probably seen the new trailers and everything for the game, and, you know, everything looks awesome, just as great as we were all hoping it to be. So we're gonna go downstairs. Just taking a look around. Like I said, I haven't played through the demo in the VR yet, so I'm trying to enjoy it a little bit as much as I can. So I don't know why, but for some reason that clue that was in the notebook, Grace will not wake when the clock makes its chime. Covers are heavy and it's her last bedtime. So I guess it's because I hear the clock right there. But for some reason, if you take the hand and you rotate it so it points down here, it makes noise. Pretty creepy, right? So I guess close that. Let's go see if we can get the attic key, or the window key, I should say. See if I can do this. Like I said, I haven't done this yet, but it'll be interesting to see if I am able to do it properly. But you want to avoid being hit by the molded, as they're called. Oh, that sounds lovely. I mean, this thing looks like something out of a haunted house. Take that. Let's go in. Grab the valve, even though we're not really going to need it. Start getting nervous because here it comes. Oh, it hit me already? You fuck. I think it's because I can't run. Ow, stop. Stop. Go away. Oh no, he will block the door. Go away. Bam. So me being hit may end up getting me killed. We shall see. I wasn't not anticipating him to be there already. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. What's in here? Anything? Don't look like it. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm about to die. Because I'm going to get that molded shit all over me. Ah. It's like a Bioshock vigor. But, because I can. Where was it? Oh, I have to go upstairs, that's right. Yeah, so if you take a look at the options menu here, you can see that under controls, your walking speed is very slow. If we change it on normal, I bet you that would probably help. Let's go upstairs. Ah, it's all over me. Do I have to... Oh, maybe I can't do it because I got infected. But let's go up the ladder anyways. Or at least try to. Hey, I have no arms. It's just a pair of forearms. Hey, Dad. Daddy, I don't feel so good. I'm just a pair of arms. This isn't gonna end well. This isn't gonna be good for anybody. Punch! Oh, I thought he was gonna punch me. Ah, the infected ending. Alright, let's try doing this one more time. Now that I have speed, I'm going to try to avoid getting hit by the monster. Alright, let's try it again. Start game. I'm just going to get right into it. Go over here. Get the fuse. Yep, I know fuse. And we're actually just going to go straight for the kill, pretty much. I guess that's probably not the proper term. We're going to go straight upstairs. Grab that. Go straight upstairs. Interesting that it acts like almost like a cutscene. I wonder if any of this is going to be in the demo. Or I guess I should say the full release game. Hello, the demo. This is the demo, you big silly. Let's see. Alright. Take object made of celluloid. And to my knowledge, there's no way to kill the molded in the basement. Like, people tried shooting it, people tried the hatchet. Doesn't work. So we're just gonna dive right into it. We got the notebook. And if I get infected again, I'm just gonna fucking turn the thing off and be like, God damn it. Oh, there we go. Cool. Run, bitch. Damn, Jack. Aha! You didn't hit me. And open again. Kick it open. Okay. Made it out. Whew. That almost sucked. Alright, so now we get to do this all over again. So let's go here. Combine that with that. Now we gotta go back upstairs. Go take a look at the writing on the wall. Okay. Murdered, but where is unknown, yada yada yada. But I know. I forgot I have to go back down in the basement to get a lockpick. Look. Point. Right. Okay, so that's one. I thought that to activate the second clue in the notebook, you had to go stand under this light. I'm not hearing anything. I could have sworn it was this light. What the hell? Yeah. I thought it was that light. Alright, pausing. Alright, so the only thing I saw that was different between my playthrough and his playthrough is one, he's not doing VR, which means he ain't cool. But two, he also had the derelict tape footage in his inventory. I don't know why that would make a difference at this stage of the game. Here, grab this, baby jumps down. Ah, babies. Use bolt cutters. Chip chop. There we go. Grab the derelict tape footage and we're good. Okay, so let's try it one more time. Ladies. Back upstairs. It's interesting how when you, there we go. What's this one say? Phil's tucked in tight on his cold, stiff bed. He's having sweet dreams of not being dead. Aw. I do like the fact that, like, the riddles in this notebook kind of play out like something out of, like, the Resident Evil 1 game or something. So we have to go back downstairs for this. Into the basement. Hopefully the molded is not still there. I'd appreciate it if he's not. If he is still there, I'm just going to be pissed. Yep, there's Phil. New point. Bang. Okay. Go back out. Now we need to get the axe. The axe, which is really only usable Like it's been in there since the first version of the demo came out, and it only has a purpose now. Like you could get bullets with it in the second version, but you never had a gun to use it with. Lockpick, thank you. Take that, thank you. Go over here to Headless Harry. What's this one say? Stanley was told to go hide and they'd seek, but they never let him out no matter how much he shrieked. So I imagine, much like PT, that someone just sat down for like 20 hours and just deciphered all this stuff. Like once they start hearing the kid laughing or whatever. Okay, let me go over here. Thought it was look here. Come on. I am swinging for the fences. Why are we not working here? Alright, pausing again. Yeah, I don't know what it is that, he was just, he literally walked over here. No. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Definitely missing something. I don't get it. Yeah, I gotta be doing something wrong here. I can go see, but they wouldn't let him out no matter how much he shrieked. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, God, it sucks. I'm not doing this over again, that is for sure. Pausing. Alright, so what I'm seeing is that they're saying, look at the mirror and then pull a 180-degree turn. Which is not working. How do I do a 180-degree turn? Aim assist. None of this is what I'm looking for. feel like I'm missing something here. Can you not do a 180-degree turn with the headset? Apparently not. It says just hold down and X. I'm missing something stupid. I know it. Display audio language default. Try if I change this to smooth. Look at the mirror. Go out, look at the mirror, and then turn 180. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Turn this back off. Try. I wonder if I change it to 90 degrees. It's faster speed. Okay, so. Oh no, there's the door. Let's walk this way. Look up. Nothing. I got nothing. Ha! So that was it. So it's not down square, or down X, it's down circle. Okay, so that makes more sense. Now we can go back, take a look at the book. What does it say? Let's see. Marlene was so proud of her white and blue necklace. It made her feel tall and left her quite breathless. Alright, so let's finish this up. I understand that the video is probably not super long, but like I've been doing this for like an hour trying to figure out what the hell's going on. I'm like looking at strategy, they're like, just do a 180. I'm like, what? How do I do a fucking 180? This ain't no fucking snowboarding game. This ain't Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. But yeah, so the necklace that they refer to are the cable wires that are up here in the rafters. Blue and white, or electrical wires, I should say. Oops. Let's do this. There we go. Now, I think the last one, we have to go watch the video. Old VHS tape video. So we go downstairs. We'll play through the entire VHS tape. Plug that shit in. Oh look, it's exactly the way I remember it. Come on.
Who?
What's up?
Where did you find this guy? Give me a break, Pete.
I like the fact that I can actually look around a little bit more than I could in the past.
Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo. That was 2 fucking years ago. I don't do ADR.
Still doesn't do ADR.
This new guy?
So all of this is going on. I mean, I'm sure everybody's played through this 100 times.
We have to make a change.
There's something I wanted to talk about, which was I was going to make an episode of Opinions Ahead, but I figured that since I'm making this, I might as well talk about it here.
Just like we always do.
One of the things I noticed recently is that ever since PT came out, is that there's currently this trend of like horror games, of this like jump scare horror games that have come out recently. Ever since PT, because I think PT came out in 2014, I want to say. And then once it got canceled, everyone saw like this void of this genre of video games that needed to be filled. And like obviously Resident Evil 7 picked up on it. Things like what was it? Outlast, I believe, picked up on it. Even though Outlast may have been before PT. But there's a lot of stuff coming out, like Abbey Road, which was originally supposed to be like very similar to PT, which also ended up getting canceled. There was talk of revival about it. But my biggest concern is that there's like there's going to be a huge flood of PT style clones, and like that's like the basis of like how people compare these games. They're like, oh, this is a PT style game. Oh, this reminds me of PT. This is just like PT. I see like all these indie games coming out that are like supposed to be just like PT. But every time that they say that, it kind of devalues the actual genre. It's all, they go through and they'll be like, oh, this is going to be the next PT. Well, eventually, it's not necessarily the case because, there's going to be a lot of these PT clones out there, and they're going to be bad.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently. Ah, shit! No, I should we'll close that.
Yeah, I know. Andre, just walk away, Andre. You're good.
Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think?
I don't know. Where'd he go?
Andre?
I don't know where he went. It was fucking weird.
Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went?
But yeah, to get back to my point, I'm very concerned that the phrase a PT style game is going to get outplayed very fast.
This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
You're not the boss of me. So yeah, to sum up, I'm very concerned that PT style games are going to be flooding the market over the next year or two, and they're just going to go downhill. It's kind of like when DayZ first came out, and like then all the zombie survival games started following. But who knows? There's a lot of games out there that a lot of people play. It'll be interesting to see how people respond to it. The one thing that I did feel this demo was missing was a good sense of combat. Like, it obviously plays off the fear of, being weak and being able to be killed very easily. But there's no sense of combat in the game, which I think is a big problem. Isn't that one of the Ashfords? I don't know. But yeah, since there's no sense of combat in the game, I don't know how it's going to play both in VR or in the finalized
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
regular game sense.
Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Yeah, fuck this show. Now, one of the things I did want to do is that I will be getting, especially for VR games, I will be getting my face cam set up. I mentioned in a previous video that I was in the process of kind of like reorganizing my house and my apartment, so it's a little bit more conducive. And one of the things I did want to implement was getting a face cam set up, especially for VR and for a lot of horror games. I've had a lot of requests for that.
You first.
Thank you.
Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder. So, you first.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm just a pair of forearms. Andre, you okay, buddy? So I guess it's kind of like a combination of like rendered versus pre-rendered, the way that it keeps jumping around like that. Yeah, so now I'm back to a video frame, like I'm just looking at the TV. He's gonna dash me against the stones. Alright, let's go get that last clue. Or the last giggle, I should say, which I believe is down here. Go into the basement. This did not work the way I was hoping it would. Oh, God. I do have to check the walkthrough again. I think so. So apparently... Ugh. And this thing is very specific as to how it works. But apparently from what I just read is that you actually have to play through the tape to see one of the ghost locations. Which, I found it difficult to see the ghosts in the VR headset I was looking for. Let's play this again real quick. Supposedly all you have to do is see the ghost. I feel like this is taking way longer than it should have. Between me jumping back and forth between the guided views and everything.
Boo.
Thanks, Dad.
Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
So we're just looking around for one of the ghost locations.
This new guy? I'm not feeling
Yeah,
it.
shut up.
Again? Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a
I never
walkthrough
found the
inside
ghost
first,
outside.
Then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy? Ecstatic.
Yeah, Andre, you tell him.
Are we rolling? Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get out of the way.
Looks like we got some flat plants over there.
It's loud.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
After you. So, why are we in hell this
Oh,
time?
smoky.
Do you ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds? Ooh, is it haunted?
Thought I was seeing stuff out there. Now I'm going crazy.
Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Now that I know how to turn 180 degrees.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
Ah, the door.
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make
Okay.
a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go
Is there a
missing.
ghost out there?
Hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward.
Gross.
Bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit.
We'll try to
You know I should
go to one of the
really
ghost
shoot.
locations as soon as we can.
Shit. Glad I had my shots.
Yeah, I know.
Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think?
Oh, Andre.
Andre? Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went?
Ghost, where are you?
Where is he? Unfucking believable!
See, I don't know if I saw her or not.
This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
Headphones. That seems so odd. They just have like a pair of like Dre Beat headphones just chilling in there. Why? Alright. Yep. Gonna hear something.
What the fuck
What
was
the
that?
fuck was that?
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that? Yeah, you're gonna wish you did ADR now.
Andre? Where the fuck is he?
Actually, I wonder if I can go through this door now.
Andre, where are you, man?
Nope. Yeah, so because of the amount of, the amount of light that, or the brightness levels in the VR headset is much, much lower than the brightness levels on a television. So it's very difficult to see what isn't actually there.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Yeah. Fuck it. Come on. Andre, you down here? Sometimes I've heard that sometimes she's like right here at the bottom of the stairs. Not seeing her. You okay, buddy? Oh, I'm down again. Yeah, I can see how the, yep. Oops. Continue, please. Yeah, how it jumps back and forth between being in game and being seen as like a in-game video screen, so to speak. Alright, I'm gonna do this. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna end the video, guys. I've been going at this for a while. I'm kind of tired. I'll get the coin though for sure before the game comes out. I already got I'm gonna be putting in my my reserve for it at GameStop because I want to get the collector's edition. Fucking, it comes with a goddamn dollhouse. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Piece of shit. I keep hearing footprints behind me too, which also sucks. Whatever. I'm getting pissed at it. It's giving me the agita. I'll do it on my TV so I can make sure that I see the ghost. But I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to end the episode right here. If you really want to see the coin scenario, you can... there's fucking videos of it. It's all over the place. People figured it out. All these bodies. Look at them all. Oh, that's what's making the noise. It's the drippings. But, yep. Pick that up because no reason. Actually, what I will do is I'll just go get the gun real quick because I can go boom, 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 boom. Maybe end my own life. Trying to get the goddamn thing. Oops. Oh, my bad. Use that. Give it a little turny turn. I still have no arms. Get that poopy water. I'll take that handgun. L2 to aim. Yeah, so it uses the headset to aim. Which kind of sucks, because that's how I get nausea. Like, I was playing Rigs. And I was like, oh. But I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to end the episode right here. I'll probably definitely be doing a playthrough of this once the game actually releases come the end of November, or end of January, I should say. My name has been Joarna, everybody. That's Joarna. I will see you all next time.